Alright, so I'm gonna start a new game of The Last of Us. Get us starting off the new year, right? Especially with the new one coming out soon. I think it comes out April or something like that. But yeah, I've been wanting to play this game again since hearing about the new one coming out. And of course, it's everybody's favorite game. It won Game of the Decade and all that shit.
Tommy, listen to me.
So I just want to get into it.
He's the contractor, okay? I can't lose this job. I understand.
I guess I'll shut up during the little cinematic scenes. So
we'll talk about it in the morning.
Give me 1 second.
All right, good night.
Hey.
Scoot.
Monday at work, huh?
What are you still doing up? It's late.
Crud, what time is it?
It's way past your bedtime.
But it's still today.
Honey, please not right now. I do not have the energy for this.
Here.
What's this?
Your birthday? You kept complaining about your broken watch. So I figured, you know. You like it?
Honey, this is... It's
what?
nice, but I think it's stuck. It's not...
What? No. Oh, ha ha.
Shit,
where'd you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good. You started helping out with the mortgage then.
Yeah, you wish. Hello?
Sarah, honey, I need to get your daddy on the phone.
Uncle Tommy, what time is it?
I need to talk to your dad now. There's something...
Uncle Tommy? Hello?
Alright.
What was that all about?
Finally, damn it, man. That scene lasted forever. So, yeah, I just wanted to play this game again before the new game came out so that I'm re-immersed inside this universe, you know, because this game, it made a lot of people feel a lot of things for obvious reasons. The story was just amazing. It wasn't a surprise to me and a lot of people that this game won, you know, Game of the Decade. I think a lot of people forget this is a zombie game, you know, because the story is so compelling. It's so not about the zombies, and I think that's what a lot of people like about it. It's the zombies are just a little, it's like a spice they add into it. The story is amazing. Anyone that hasn't played this already, you're missing out. If you haven't played this already, I would actually just click off of this video and go and play it, because it's such a different experience when you're playing it and you're experiencing this this story firsthand. This beginning scene, it still gives me chills, you know.
Daddy?
And I think this franchise does a good job of, you know, developing the characters so well, because, you know, early on you kind of understand the way Joel behaves throughout the rest of the game.
You in here?
It's just you see a grieving father trying to cope with a situation that happened, and he's put into a situation where he's forced to kind of care about someone again. I think I'm kind of giving away what happens here, but everyone should have played this already. I don't care if you're still in the video, you're here for the spoilers too.
Dad?
So
What is going on?
this is such an amazing game. I heard a few people
There's his phone.
complain about it winning Game of the Decade. I'm curious of all of you. What would you have picked for Game of the Decade? I know it's kind of hard to think back on all the games that have come out over the last 10 years, but if there's a personal game that you played a lot that wasn't this, that you would have picked, let me know down in the comments below. I'm curious. I remember when I was a bit younger,
Sarah,
around
Are you okay?
11 or 12, I think 12, I
Anyone
played
come in here?
No,
the game Left 4
come
Dead
here.
2 on PC.
Don't go near the
I was,
doors. Just stand back
in,
there.
Online school,
Dad, you're
so I
kinda
had lots of
freaking
free
me out.
time,
What's going
and I
on?
had over 500 hours of that game, just constantly
Somebody lied
playing
with
it.
them. I think they're sick.
I guess I've always been a zombie player,
Jimmy!
Dad?
Honey, come here. Come here.
but they had to have the right
Jimmy.
amount of scariness
Jimmy,
and
I am warning you.
action in
Don't!
this story. I remember my younger brother, actually younger than me by a year, he ended up getting the Dead Space games, and anyone that knows that franchise who have played the games, you know how terrifying that game was. He had the balls to play it. I didn't. I remember a few times he would ask me to, do one part for him because it was too scary for him.
You have any idea what's
The
going
truth
on up
is,
there?
I would do it, but I would have my eyes closed because I was terrified of that game. That game was just, it was disturbing. I'm surprised that the franchise didn't go further than what it did. I was disappointed when they
You gonna tell me what
went the
happened?
whole action, route. It was a little too actiony by the third one, but the first and second one were masterpieces. I think the second
on
one
the radio?
definitely so
Yeah,
because
sure thing.
the way they built off the first one and they didn't ruin it. I hope The Last of Us Part 2 does that in a way where they just capitalize on what they did well
Shut up.
and add small things to make it better.
Said,
If they do that, make the story compelling, give us the story that we
no
want,
getting into Travis County.
give us some characters that we care about, even though who we already care about already, and just do that.
say how many
You
are
can't lose doing that.
Probably a lot. Found this one family all mangled inside their house. Right. I'm sorry.
And also, this is a new mic that I'm using. I know you can hear pretty much everything that's going on. I gotta adjust some
I
things.
got no
So,
clue.
give me some feedback on the audio and let me know.
First they were saying it's just
Um,
a sound. Now they're going on about the East Coast. the
Just
West Coast.
let me know something if you feel like I should adjust some things or anything like
Holy
that.
hell.
I think I'm gonna do a lot of games
That's
this way,
Lewis's farm.
where I'm recording the audio,
I hope
all
that
that
son
type of
bitch made
stuff.
it out.
Because before I was using just my headset, I got a new mic to help out with
Of course not.
things.
How do you know?
They
People
said
can
it's just
tolerate
people
the
from
messed up
We're good.
video,
Jimmy
but the
wasn't
audio isn't something that's acceptable.
That's right, he did.
Because I watch these videos myself.
All right.
Let's see what they need.
I know we're kind of getting off a base
You're doing.
from
Keep driving.
I got a kid, Joel.
So
this,
do we.
The
We
Last
have
of
room.
Us, but
Keep driving.
going back to talking about these games and everything, it's a YouTuber I've been watching lately, Robo
Someone else will come
Hunter,
along.
something like that, Robo Ghost, something like that.
Should have.
He's been playing that game Evolved, and every time I see him play it, I'm just like, I'm so upset that I missed the Evolved train because it looked fun to me. A lot of people hated it, obviously. It didn't last long,
Everyone and their mother
but
had the
that's
same damn
unfortunate
idea.
because I really wanted to play it. It looks so fun. I would love to play the monster and try to play that game. I've always liked those types of games. This is dope. This might be what happens to us, with this carnivorous virus. I think that's what it's called. We don't know what that thing's gonna do.
Turn here.
Maybe having zombies out here. I know that's a lot of you guys' dreams to have a zombie apocalypse and shit. Not me.
Try it.
I got enough, you know, stress.
We can't stop
Me
here.
thinking about
Fucking
zombies
drive
and
through them, go! Back up there! They're
big
behind me
kids
too!
trying to steal my
There,
shit.
there! Hold on! Go!
Why is this one person just? I guess he might be infected. Yeah, that shit. I actually got into an accident similar to this. I remember like it was yesterday. That was like insane. My mom was driving. And I think she went through a red light. I wasn't really paying attention. Someone said she did. Then there was an Escalade that came and smacked into us, hit my side. Hey, get off the bitch. Smacked into my side. I remember my head hit. That was.
Those people are on fire.
Don't look, sir.
You get into an accident that kind of makes you paranoid.
Why are they doing
Driving.
Keep looking at me, baby.
Not to me actually driving, but being in the passenger seat.
Over there!
Whenever we would pull up to the side,
get out of this.
like a four-way intersection, I would always like get tense because I felt like they might hit us.
Oh my god!
Get back! There's too many of them! This way! Through the alley! Go!
So Joe, you know, he has his brother with him.
He's dead! God damn it! We're almost there. We're almost there, baby. They're getting through the fence!
Damn.
Keep going! Find a way out of here! Come on! Go! Move it! Get to the highway! Go! You got Sarah! I can outrun them!
Uncle Tommy?
I will meet you there! Hurry!
A lot of people. Well,
Daddy,
I'm
we
spoiling
can't leave
things,
him.
but who cares?
It's gonna be fine.
A lot of people thought that
We're almost
his
there.
brother died here.
They're getting closer.
There's a whole section of the game
Dad?
that kind of talk about his brother and everything. That's just obviously, I've played this game before. You can see I know to just keep running.
We're safe. Hey, we need help.
Stop!
Please.
Fucked up.
It's my daughter. I
Why
think her
is
leg
this-
is broken.
Stop right there!
Okay. We're not sick.
Got a couple of civilians on the outer perimeter. Please advise.
Daddy, what about Uncle Tommy?
We're gonna get you to safety and go back for him, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl. But... Yes, sir.
Somebody, we've just been through hell. Okay, we just need... Shit. Please don't.
Oh no.
Sarah. Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. Listen to me. I know this hurts, baby. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. All right, I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby. I know it hurts. Come on, baby. Please. I know, baby. I know.
This is sad.
Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby.
This was tough
Do this to me, baby. Come on.
to watch.
No. 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 No.
Something like this would send any person over the edge. You know, if you lose a child. That's tough. I always wanted them to make a movie after this.
The number of confirmed deaths has passed 200. The governor has called a state of emergency.
Hundreds and hundreds of bodies lining the streets.
Panic spread worldwide after a leaked report from the World Health Organization showed that the latest vaccination tests have failed.
With the bureaucrats out of power, we can finally take the necessary steps.
Los Angeles is now the latest city to be placed under martial law. All residents are required to report to their designated quarantine. Riots have continued for a third consecutive day, and winter rations are at an all-time low.
Which, I mean, in reality, isn't
A
that
group
hard.
calling themselves the Fireflies have claimed responsibility for both attacks.
Their public
Off the top of
charter
my head,
calls
I
for
have,
the
like, some
return of
people in
all
mind that I
branches of
would-
government.
Demonstrations broke out
Like,
following
I would
the
definitely
execution
want
of
Hugh
6
Jackman
more
to play
alleged
Joel,
Fireflies.
because he basically plays that role in Logan, and he just seems like a perfect fit.
Remember when
He
you're
can play
lost
that
in the
role
darkness?
as
Look for
an
the light.
angry,
Believe in the
violent
fireflies.
person, but with a reason to be angry. And he also has certain soft spots, and that's exactly who Joel is. And Hugh Jackman would play that perfectly. I don't know, for his daughter that died, I would probably choose. What's her name? I can't think of her name.
I'm coming.
It's the girl from Kick-Ass.
How was your morning?
Kick-Ass. Oh, Chloe Grace
Want one?
Moretz. I would have never got that. I would have her play his daughter that dies early on.
Well, I have
and
some
then
interesting news for you.
The girl
Who are
whose
you,
face
Tess?
that they stole from them for the game,
West
I would
End
have her
District.
be, you
Hey,
know,
we had a drop to make.
Ellie.
We had a drop to make.
That makes the most sense to
You
me.
wanted to be left alone,
And
remember?
thinking about it, I probably would pick like
So I'll take one guess. The
maybe
whole deal went south and the client made off with our pills. Is that about right?
Nicolas Cage could probably play
Deal went off
Tommy,
without a
his brother.
hitch. Enough ration cards to last us a
have
couple
the
of months.
girl
Easy.
from
You want to explain
girl
this?
with the dragon
I was
tattoos.
on my way back here, and
she
I
would
got
play
jumped by these two assholes. All right.
the leader of the Fireflies.
Yeah, they got a few good hits in, but
And then
look, I managed.
who would I have playing?
These assholes still with us?
I don't know. But that's just off the top of my head. I don't want to get too much into it.
Find out who they
Let me
were.
know down
Yeah, look, they
in
were a
the
couple
comments
of
below who
nobodies.
you
They
would
don't
have
matter. What matters
playing who
is that Robert
in the Last of
fucking
Us
sent
movie. I'm interested to know what you
knows
guys
that
are
we're
thinking
after him.
about
He figures
that,
he's gonna
because
get us
that's something
first.
that I always thought about, like who I would cast for certain movies, or
He's not smart
you know, hypothetical movies based off of games.
I knew where he's at.
I think I did a pretty good job. Let me know if you think, you know, those
Old
picks that I
warehouse
have
in Area
said out
5.
loud. If you think
Can't
they're
say
good.
for how long though.
Well, I'm ready now. Yeah.
Oh, I can do now.
She's like super. I never could understand her and Joel's relationship. I couldn't tell if they were screwing or not. They probably were, but I don't know. It's something about her that just was so off-putting to me. Like
We better hurry up.
when, well, it's a spoiler, but when she does die, because she will die. Oh, I know. I didn't really care much.
That's such crap.
It I always knew that she would, based off of, you know, me knowing beforehand that it's gonna be about, you know, Joel and Ellie, and then, you know, I didn't see anything about this girl here, so I was like, she's not gonna make it. She lasts longer than I thought, but not long enough, I guess.
Citizens are required to carry a certified ID at all times. Compliance with all city personnel is mandatory.
Look at that. Ration line hasn't opened yet. Must be running low again.
Sorry you guys can hear me texting and things like that.
Hands on your fucking head. Do it. Alright, scan it.
I couldn't remember if they executed
Seems like
these
more
people. I
people are
kept
getting infected.
looking over here because that's what I was waiting for. So if you're looking at me playing this and being frustrated, I completely understand, but I was trying to get that. Because I was, for some reason I remember that happening. But I guess not.
fucking lynched him.
I
gotta
guess
sell me
not.
papers. Yeah. They shouldn't give us any static or play. Play cool.
You know, going from the beginning of this game when all this stuff happens, the outbreak, and Joel and Tommy leaving with his daughter, then going to this, this felt like it took forever to get into the actual story. So this beginning part took me forever.
Got the day off, visiting a friend.
All right, move on through.
To get into it.
Close it off! Firefly!
Come on, let's go, come on.
Must clear the surrounding area immediately.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Attention. Checkpoint 5 is now closed until further notice.
The only thing I'm thinking, or I
So
was
much for the
thinking when
easy
I was
route.
playing this was, you
Catch
know,
yourself up, all right?
I feel like everybody stinks really, really bad. Everybody has dirt on their faces, and it looks like showers are rare commodities that a lot of these people don't get a chance to have. I was like, dang, they really want me to do this.
They're gonna close all the checkpoints.
I was gonna save it.
We're gonna have to go around the outside.
Outside
and
the
I
wall.
have to do it. If you don't
Or
have to do
we
it,
could just let Robert
I
go.
guess I'm just a goof. But
Cute.
it is what it
Hey,
is.
Tess, you see that shit?
I was there. Hey, how's the east tunnel looking?
It's clear. I just used it. No patrols. And where are you off to?
Gonna pay Robert a visit?
You too?
Who else is looking for him?
Marlene. She's been asking around, trying to find him.
Marlene? What do the Fireflies need with Robert?
You think she'd tell me?
Well, what did you tell her?
The truth. I got no idea where he's hiding.
Good man.
Yeah.
Hey, you stay out of trouble, all right? Military's gonna be out in force soon.
This
Yeah,
is kind
see
of
you
off,
around.
topic and everything, but recently, Kobe has died.
Marlene
Helicopter
looking for
crash.
Robert? What do you make
It's a
of
crazy
that?
thing,
I
man.
don't like it. We better find him before the Fireflies do.
It's just insane to see people's mindsets and where they instantly go to when someone dies. I feel like no one has respect for anything anymore,
This is
and
us.
everyone wants to seem like they have
Hey,
the
guys.
most,
How's it going?
diverse
Shit's stirring up out
opinion.
there.
They
How we
think
looking
so
over here?
differently, and they just
It's
come
been
off
quiet.
like
No
assholes.
signs of military or infected.
That's what I
Saying
like
that
to hear.
because instantly, you have people bringing up, his old allegations and things like that, and they want to, point certain things out
Joel,
that
give me
a
a
lot
hand
of
with
people
this.
can't control. Like, there was other people that died. What about them? Which I understand, they do need recognition too. But I've seen a few people talk about that, so
I'll take it easy out
I don't
there.
see where people are getting at. I think people just like to talk. But besides, we don't really know those other people that
Oh, God, this place reeks.
passed.
I need to watch me
Not
throw
that
away
their
down
lives
here.
don't matter at all. I'm not saying that. I'm just
They're
saying
pretty light.
we know who Kobe is.
Let's grab our
A lot
gear.
of us have grown up with him playing basketball and watching, parts of his life for a very long time. So we feel like we really know him, which is why we would feel affected by his death. And a lot of people make you
A lot
feel
of ammo.
like you're,
Shots count.
like you shouldn't be affected by it. It's like I feel like the world has just lost empathy. Like a lot of people can't, put themselves in someone else's situation and,
All right, Texas.
imagine their circumstances. So, people just act cold
You ready?
and indifferent to your
Yes,
situation.
ma'am.
It's unfortunate. But back to the game. I don't mean to get all deep.
Come on.
Go on.
Yeah, they definitely don't have soap, so I know everybody stinks so bad.
Be careful.
Oh
When
my
am I not?
goodness.
That a trick question?
I play one game of basketball and I feel like I gotta, take a shower for a long time. They look like they've gone days and days hiking around everywhere without taking a shower, which I mean they can't help it, but smell like ass and cheeks. Ash.
Ain't been out here in a while.
It's like we're on a date.
Well, I am the romantic type.
You got your ways.
You know, I play the game Rainbow Six Siege every now and then. I reached Plat 3 this season.
Where's the ladder?
It's got to be around here somewhere.
That game pisses me off. I have to take breaks in between. Once I get to a certain point, I gotta chill out because, you know, that community is kind of toxic. It really brings the worst out of you.
Got it.
Great, bring it over.
When I first played this game, it took me forever to find this ladder. I guess I'm a bit dopey when it comes to, you know, basic stuff. Here I go sitting down the ladder.
Ladies first.
Lady, you must be thinking of someone else.
If you guys feel like I should, like,
This way.
cut down the episodes shorter, let me know. If you feel like I should do a little bit more cuts in between so that the story goes faster, let me know.
You think
Your
Robert's still got
feedback
our
is
guns?
definitely wanted and
Once we
needed.
get our merchandise back, it should be easy to
I don't know what you like unless you
Speaking of
let me
merchandise,
know.
when's that next shipment due?
You know,
Hold up.
I'm just starting out
Spores.
with this YouTube thing, obviously. So I want to know what is the best thing for you guys, what looks the best for you guys.
Where the hell are all these
If you
coming
want
from?
me to keep
Place
doing
was
these
clear
long
last
takes
time.
like this, and
Coming out of something.
if
Stay
the
alert.
audio sounds alright, and I'll keep doing this.
There's our culprit.
I also play
Body's not that
games
old.
like Dead by
Keep your
Daylight,
eyes and ears open.
which I'm not a pro by any means. I have a few like pretty decent
Should be able
videos
to
of me
fit through
playing
here.
it, but I'm not like anybody like
You
True
okay?
Talent.
Yeah. Damn ceiling's
Monto.
falling apart. Be careful.
Those guys
This way.
are fantastic at the game. Played here and there,
Easy.
but that could be part of the experience. You see me get better
Watch it. Stop me.
in the commentary.
My mask broke. Don't leave me to turn. Please.
What do you want to do? Poor bastard.
See, I have some sympathy for people. I'm not gonna just let them turn. I always try to look in all the different spots. That way I don't miss out on any ammo or anything. You know, because you never know what you're gonna need moving forward. And I remember when I first played this game, ammo was hard to come by, especially in certain areas. And I know coming out, we're gonna need it. Uh-oh, here we go. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Alright, there we go. On to the next one. On to the next one. I don't know if I'm about to see right there. Just have these hands for them. Yeah, turn around. Get all these hands. Ah, damn, bitch. Ah! Oh, she's shooting me? Come on now. Yeah, take all of that. Take every piece of that. You
Let's
take
head
that
back
with
into
you.
the city.
It's funny though. I'm thinking about all the changes that have happened in the last 10 years. When I was younger, everybody was watching TV, and now you see everybody on YouTube. Like, I think I consume the most, entertainment from YouTube. I go on YouTube, whether I'm at, work or home, and watch all my favorite YouTubers. You can get anything. You can watch games. You can watch, dope stuff like Top 10. I like watching that because I'm, a scary genre fanatic. So I like all that type of stuff. And that's kind of what I want to do eventually, kind of do reviews on movies on a different channel probably. I'm going to be
trying to sneak into the zone.
making a podcast with my cousin, talking about different topics like, the Kobe thing and just current issues. Just because we like to talk about that stuff anyway, and we figured why not just record ourselves doing it. But
Fresh air.
yeah, YouTube is
That's
just
the one
it's
thing
dope,
I love
man.
about the outside.
I think
I hate the smell of the city.
Why don't you ask
it
Bill
really
to get you
gives a
some
lot
of
of
them air
people
fresheners?
Hey, if they weren't expired, that'd be a good idea.
to be creative and express themselves, which I think is needed, even with these new strict rules that they have. Although it's really just based on you being able to make money and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm not worried about that now because I don't have anybody watching. Obviously, right now I'm just getting started, but I'll get more, strict with the way I produce everything. Right now, I just want people to start watching and get some fans.
Damn it. Plank fell down.
That's what I'm focused on now. So I think I'll clean it up a little bit once I get some people that like
Here,
my
pass it to me.
gameplay and my commentary. If you feel like I talk too much, let me know. I can talk less. I'm just trying to put something out there, and you let me know
It's a
what you
bit
like.
heavy.
I think I can handle it.
All right.
And if you have any other game, choices that you think I should play, let me know. I'll give it a try. I'm not made of money, but I can, get a few games here and there. So let me know what games you want to try out. I don't normally play a lot of scary games, but I think for you guys, I try a few. I think I would do it a different way. Recording the scary games, so that's a little bit, more personal for you guys.
Shut it.
This game takes a long time to get to a lot of nothing. I think this is my least favorite part of the whole game. But you gotta, you gotta do the time of, I don't know. Fuck it, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hey, little man.
It's boring. That's all I want to say.
Make sure
This
the
part
coast
is
clear.
very boring.
No soldiers, none of Robert's
I think
men,
part
huh?
of the reason I feel that way is because I already know what's happening. I just want to get to the, right now we're at the
He's expecting
the salad. I'm trying to get to the, the
that'll
steak
make it
and
more
potatoes.
interesting.
That's what I'm trying to get. The steak and potatoes of the game. It's taking forever.
Good to go. Come on.
So.
Hey, Tess.
I mean, we'll get there though.
How you doing?
We're almost
Not
there.
right now, Terrence.
We're
No,
almost
it's
there.
good. Look,
Not now. You hear me?
Okay. Can do that. I love you, brother.
No, I always played games growing up.
You touch it, you buy it.
And it was an amazing thing to see when people started to actually make money from it. In a way, I felt some type of way because I think everybody's parents was like, "Hey, knock it off. You ain't gonna make money off of that.
Sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you
Go
two were together.
and do your homework." Nah. Fuck that homework. How about I make some money this way, my way? If I had done that, maybe I'd be a millionaire by now. If I had invested my time in a proper, activities, I could have been doing something, dope right now. Could have been making real dollars. But right now, I'm lagging behind because, I let people tell me my dreams couldn't happen too soon. And I believed it. But I'm off of that. Won't happen again.
That guy's been hoarding all sorts of shit in the back.
I'm sorry if I sound kind of congested, because I am. I think my body's fighting something off. I'm not really sick yet. My body's saying, hey man, Any day now.
I'm looking for Robert.
Any day. You know what I'm
Come
telling my
take
body? Hey, keep up the
That's how it
good
goes.
work. I'm
You
gonna give
went
you some
back to the
collard
war.
greens and some cornbread later.
I
All right.
know.
All right. This dude's eyes look horrible. He looks like he has every disease in the book. They look kind of yellowish around the sides. I don't know if it's just me. Yeah, you better let us through. That's gonna be chitty chitty bang bang. That's what it's gonna be.
Here we go.
Oh, I didn't see that new Bad Boys. I heard it was pretty good. I gotta see that.
Let us through.
I'm always
You
late
guys
to seeing
need to
these
turn
movies.
around
though,
and
man.
head back if you know what's good for you.
Our
Here we
beef
go.
isn't with you. We just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
Turn the fuck around
Yeah.
and leave now.
I'm not going anywhere without Robert.
Bitch, I will bash your skull unless you turn around and get your dumb ass out of here.
Fuck this.
Take cover!
You ready?
Yeah.
I'll cover you. Get the angle on him.
Yo, I'm with you. Fuck that. Fuck all that talking. Don't call that hot shit. I got a gun in my hand. I take every piece of that. All right. You take every piece of that. Damn. Headshot. Did he eat that? Did he eat the headshot? All right, we all saw the hit registration. Oh, now she got to shoot him.
Nicely done.
Oh, he is faking.
You too.
I'm potatoing. It's all good.
How the hell did he get all these
I haven't
guys?
played this game. He
Robert's
died.
good at one thing. Writing blank checks.
See, I'm sick of this, man. You lucky I
Going
can't
through
stump
here.
you out like in GTA, cause you would have been stumped out, bro. Damn, you can hear me scratching? That's crazy. And if I'm getting too loud at certain points, you gotta let me know too. Like, hey, Dave, calm the fuck down, alright? Alright. And then we can have a very good time, my friend, alright? I don't know what accent I was doing. Let's just ignore it, move on, and have a good time here. A good old time.
Over here, Joel. More of Robert's guys.
How do you know they're coming? Two of our guys died trying to take Tess out. Guarantee that she and Joel are on their way here right now to get Robert.
Jesus. We shouldn't have taken this job.
Not our call. Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping
This part
around.
is actually longer than I thought it would be, so I think after this part here, we'll cut it off and then we'll start again. But
Move up. Move up.
you know, if you guys want more episodes of The Last of Us, let me know. I think I'm gonna keep playing it. And let me know any feedback you have or any advice that you have moving forward based off of these videos. If you want me to chop them up a little bit so that they're not as long, if my voice is a little too loud, let me know.
You take one out.
And any games that you want in the future, because obviously I do this for fun, but I also want people that are watching it to be having a good time too. So any feedback, comments are welcomed. In fact, they're needed. I need people to talk to me, let me know what's going on. That way I can try to provide something. I don't know what I don't know. These guys are oblivious. Why are you guys looking at,
Let's search the area.
furniture and shit while your friend's getting choked out? Like, look at you. If you had have just been paying attention, maybe you and your friend would be alive. But you weren't. So, you can learn from that. And I hope you do. I hope you do.
Sure. Do another once over and then head out. Getting close to curfew.
About Robert. Who's he holing up with tonight? Stay here by himself.
I had to clear my
Oh,
throat.
I know. We'll check in with the others to come up with something.
My MacBook's about to die. My MacBook's about to die. But I'm not gonna let it. I'm not gonna let it. Sorry. Took care of a piece of that. definitely let me know what you guys think of this. You know, first episode is not formal by any means, but you know, I'm trying. I don't know how I want to do it moving forward. This is, you know, one of the firsts. I'll be doing it this way, but you know, let me know in the comments below so I can do better. All right, everybody. It was dope. Thank you for, you know, joining in on another episode of Dave Gaming. I will be bringing you some more.